Today this is a recreational area for the owner here, but look at that. That is where a cannon stood. In there is the ammo storage, and in there is where the communication equipment was. So today, a recreational area. In the 40s, a fully fortified cannon position. Didn't expect that. That looks like a filter unit from the bunkers here. Yeah, I think it is. Look at that. Definitely a filter unit. It's not for a gas mask, it's too big, but have you seen that before in the bunkers?
No.
No, I do think it is. Nice. That thing there is today a modern type of garage, but that was also built by the Germans. Very often the forced works, you know, prisoners of war and people that told do this. But today there's a roof on top, and you can see that the structures are just the same as the others. Regelbau R636, and it's the commando firing bunker of the cannon positions that are here. Look at that beautiful structure. Wow, it's combined of several units, so we're gonna have a look at that. Just imagine the officers shouting out the orders, the coordinates, fire, fire, and the cannon crews worked like crazy to see that the orders were carried out in the right manner. Oh, that is amazing. This is the narrow opening where they had a lot of gear to measure kinds of range and direction. A lot of communication equipment. We're gonna go inside and have a look at that. See all of this? This is the salt coming out of the minerals and salt coming out of the concrete after that many years. All of this used to be the workspace for a lot of soldiers here. You know, privates, lieutenants, everyone was here, about 150 guys. And this construction here has several purposes. It's got one purpose which is on the top there, we're gonna have a look at that. And it's got one purpose that happened inside. So let's go inside and see what that's all about. Let's head on down in here and check out what kind of details there are. First I saw was this one, probably a Siemens huge electrical connector, and nice. Here we have the shutter where the guard could stand, and this is a very important spot because that will be do or die if you stand guard behind there and someone tries to come in, either friend or enemy. So if you're enemy, you can shoot up from there. I want to show you something really nice. Look at that. That's the original German writing, and I'll show you some more. There are lots of it here. On top here, there used to be someone did something, took out the door maybe. Look at that. Kartenraum. Put on some light here. That is very nice. And you have Bereitschaftsraum. That is incredible. Look at that. Something there. Uberdruck. Probably have a valve that was there. There's another guard position where you can shoot at. Have you seen inside? Yeah, and there is that typical, that is very rare to see, kein Licht bei offener Scharte. That means there must be no light inside when you open the shutter, and the shutter is right there. So no light when you open that one. And let's go over here, and there are more. Some kind of machinery there. It's probably agricultural. But look at that. This is amazing. It's all over, and it's been taken care of, not being destroyed by stupid people. Look at that. I really, really love that. That's a detail you don't often see. Here's a room, and yeah, that is the bunk attachments I talked about. This is where you attach the bunks you can flip down. I'm almost 100% sure of that. See if I can get you up there. It's just some attachment points, and there's one down there in the corner as well. So let's enter the Kartenraum. Look at that. That's where all the gear was. And there is the Funkraum. And on each and every spot there on the wall, there used to be a special equipment. You can see the cables running around there. And absolutely everywhere there was either a telephone or a electrical equipment for the purpose and the intention of firing the guns out there. Here is the Funkraum. See down here are the cable ditches where they had cables. So let's have a look in the Funkraum. Oh, it's pretty big actually. Same here. We got our very, very nasty spider friends. Oh my god, look at that, look at that. Ugh. Hate them, hate them. A lot of cables and stuff, of course, tons of spiders. You have the bunk connectors for the beds. Been painted white. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my god, look at all these fittings and attachments there. Absolutely everywhere in the wall there. It's actually an electronic connection box there. And you can see you have like a ventilation shaft going here. You got another one here. And look at all those connectors that used to be here. There would be telephone and communication equipment, electronics, absolutely everywhere. Down there, that's the main power supply coming in. Very heavy duty cables. And this is where it all happened. Germans casted in the cables, they came out there, and then they ran all the equipment that they had inside here. Let's head up to the firing order, commando bunker position, whatever you like to call it. This is where it all took place. Same here, tons of gear and equipment, electrical, you know, telephones, communication equipment. It's just hanging here. See that small window they looked out of? And all this gear is not in work anymore, that's for sure. Look at this. That bunker was fantastic with that writing. And on the top here, there's actually something even more cool. Look at that. There's the ventilation shaft. And on the top, I'll show you what's there. This is another little thing that we're going to take a look at. And on the top here, well, let me show you what's here. That is one of the features. That's a machine gun nest or machine gun top brick. It's not actually a top brick, it's a very special. There are very few like this around on the bunker like this. So there's a metal ring. You could slide the MG around here. The munition would be given through the opening there, and basically very near defense position. Here, I don't think that's a gun position. It could have been. I think maybe a lookout, a place to observe the activity around here, like a square hole on the top of the firing order commando bunker, as we call it, and this is the top, so you can walk down here, and this is the round edge of the commando bunker. So these, you're probably familiar with that. That is for the camouflage canvas that are being stretched over everywhere. These would either go on the top or from the top and down, so you can create a pocket of area around the bunkers where you can stay under or take cover under. Right there used to be a 15.5 centimeter French cannon, and it fired around 14 to 17,000 meters. I thought I just found two of these dug down munition storages. Got one here, which goes over here. You can see the curved details here, and here's the other one. It's also completely dug down, and there's nothing to see actually. As I'm walking down here in this beautiful landscape, I want to take the opportunity to say a huge thank you to all my viewers, subscribers, commenters. I really do appreciate all the good stuff you do there. Keep posting your comments, I'll answer them, and I try to answer every one of them. Also want to say a huge thank you to my loyal supporters on Patreon and PayPal. Those donations really makes us able to do what you see here today, so thanks a lot for that, and we really couldn't do this without you. Alright, now we're talking. Look at that. This could be a spot where they had a 15 centimeter gun, and it could be swiveled around. It was put on there, and you swivel around on a iron bar going around there. So there are some details here to look at, so let's go down there. There's the outer ring. Be a metal ring out here with a bar which were connected to the back end of the cannon mount, and you could turn around very, very quickly. And on top here, where my daughter is standing, that's the actual base mount of the gun. See that huge bolt in the middle, been cut up, torched off, and this is all that's left. I'm not sure what that ring there would do, but also there's a feature over here. See if we can take it down. See that beautiful wall they made around here? They were very clever in doing this, and at the same time incorporating some camouflage. Yeah, that would probably be the communication central. And there's also another feature here, but look at that. They always put the rocks on top of the concrete wherever they could, and then the soil and the dirt would grow on top of it, and it would be very difficult to spot from the air. The communication central, it seems like, on the outside there, and we have this thing here. So why don't we go down and check out what that is. A lot of rubble down there I can see, but we'll check it out. Oh, there's two rooms. Yeah, one of the rooms are completely filled in. It's probably just a very, very small room. Oh, it's filled with water. Oh, it's a very small room. Probably some communication storage for ammo, who knows. That's a very small room. Basically just as I was expecting, but you never know. Here as well, looks like they actually shot a complete bunker here. Been filled in with rocks everywhere. So I'm guessing under here, see the camouflage canvas hook there. I'm guessing under here is another ammo storage. That's cool. That's one of the complete 15.5 centimeter positions. It's all the way out to the coastline here. You can see the beautiful view they had out there. That would be pretty good to be there in the summertime, just relaxing, hanging out, and nothing happening. Well, seems like we finished at this location. Very, very nice coastal artillery. Just loved it. Beautiful commando bunker up on the top there, firing order bunker, and the very special machine gun bunker. For sure, a very nice location, and I really do hope you enjoyed it. We're off to the next location, so definitely we'll see you later.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting, subscribing. Check out the ads to help us out, and to all of you who are supporting us on Patreon and PayPal, thank you ever so much. And you're actually being kind to make sure that we can do stuff like this. So until next time, have a nice day. See you later, and bye bye.